I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up to the live stream earlier. If you haven't been to one, it is a great place just to talk about AMC, relax, see what's going on with the stock, and if you're having doubts about it, reassure those doubts and know that we are here for the long run. We are here to hold through a squeeze, and we're here to make as much money as possible. So make sure to check one of those out, usually around 3:30 p.m. to about 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's a good time. So in this video, we're going to address something that might confuse a lot of people. You might not understand what's going on. Synthetic shares. So let's talk about synthetic shares, how to create synthetic shares, what they mean for voter rights. How do you know if you're holding a synthetic share? A lot of questions surrounding this. And then we're going to have to address something near the end of the video about why the AMC shareholder meeting was not held today. Because you're going to see a lot of stuff on Reddit that's telling you that, the silverback of AMC is doing this to punish hedge funds. And guys, look, at this point, everything is speculation. Even my opinion about why the shareholder meeting would be rescheduled is speculation. So don't believe anything you see on that. So if all of this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. All right, look, whether you're here because you've seen the channel before, or you're here because you've seen some bot apparently repping my channel, like, hey, go see Clay Bro. He's got some good news. He's got some bad news. Whatever the conclusion may be on why you are here, thank you for stopping by. Now, look, we're talking about AMC stock in this video. We're going to address the synthetic shares because I did a lot of research on synthetic shares, what this means for AMC stock, and what it means for the apes, the bros, the ants, whatever you call yourself, holding the shares of this stock, what it means for us as shareholders. So synthetic shares can be created in a variety of ways. Let's address the first one. Synthetic means it's not real, right? It's not natural. So let's talk about how to create synthetic shares using options. Now, you can do a strategy called buying calls and selling puts at the same time and then reinvesting, the premium in something else and blah, blah, blah. Without getting too into detail, you buy a call and you sell a put at the same strike and same expiration. This creates a synthetic long position. If you want to do the opposite, you can buy a put and sell a call and you have a synthetic share or synthetic short on the position. Now, all this does is track the price performance of that stock. It doesn't create a new share. It doesn't allow, hedge funds or institutions to go out and sell additional shares. This is something that is completely legal and it has no effect on the amount of shares outstanding or anything for that matter. All they're doing is using stock options to track and think of it like an ETF or whatever. It just tracks the performance of the underlying share. So those synthetic shares, they're okay. It's not like they're manipulating the stock anyway using that type of synthetic shares. Now, a lot of people get concerned, and maybe the word synthetics is used incorrectly in this case, but a lot of people get concerned with what's called phantom shares. Now, this can occur from naked short selling. Oh my gosh, you said naked, right? Look, before you get too crazy out there, naked short selling is shorting a stock, and we know that AMC is a very heavily shorted stock. And normally, when you short a stock like AMC, all you're doing is borrowing that share from somebody else, shorting it, and you're obligated to buy it back at a later date. Now, let's talk about how to create phantom shares. Okay, let's say that I'm a bad news hedge fund, and I want to naked short a stock. What do? I short that share, I short AMC in this case, and I never have the intention of going out and borrowing that stock, or, maybe my intentions aren't bad and I just can't borrow it. But look, I get striked with what's called failure to deliver. Whether my intentions were bad or not, I do not deliver that stock at the settlement date. It's T plus 2 days, right? So I short that stock, I take on the credit, and I do not deliver that stock to the person who bought it. Now, in essence, this creates a phantom share. So the guy, let's say guy B out there, I'm Clay, I sold it to guy B, he goes and buys it. He's got what's called a phantom share. His share is marked with the NSCC as a failure to receive. Mine gets marked as a failure to deliver. So all of this stuff is recorded, okay? Everything is recorded with the NSCC, the DTC, and it's all reported to the SEC. A lot of acronyms there, right? But just know that all of this stuff has it's being booked, and people know who's doing this, whether it's intentional and whether the failure to deliver is something because the hedge funds actually are naked shorting, or if it's human error. Whatever the cause may be, phantom shares are really what everybody is concerned about right now. Now, naked shorting is illegal, okay? Now, that's not to say that hedge funds aren't out there doing it, but look, naked shorting is bad news because I can essentially go out and I can sell infinity shares short of AMC stock. I can do what's called a bear raid on the company, and I can go drive that stock down to infinity. I can sell infinity shares of AMC if I wanted to, right? Now, clearly, this is all being recorded. It's being reported to the SEC and all of that. Now, yes, it might be too late by the time the SEC steps in and actually does something, but that's something that the hedge funds have to worry about, right? Their hope is, if they're ever selling naked shorts, I'm not saying that they are, but their hope is that the company goes out of business before anything ever gets looked into and they get away with it scot-free, right? They collect all of that money and the company goes out of business and boom, they make their profits. Now listen, a lot of people are speculating about the upcoming shareholder vote with AMC and that it could really weed out all of the phantom shares that are out there. This is not the case. I hope you are still here watching. It's only 7 minutes in, right? I hope you're still here watching, but look, this is not the case and this is not how you expose phantom shares. Why is that? Because the NSC or the NSCC marks these shares as failed to deliver and failed to receive. So yes, you could potentially be holding a phantom share of AMC right now, but you do not have voting rights as a phantom shareholder. You cannot vote on the company's stock performance or anything that they're on the shareholders meeting. You cannot vote if you are a phantom shareholder. Why is this? You need to be a shareholder on record if you're going to vote, okay? Now, there's 3 different types of shareholders. Let's briefly touch on them so you know. If you've got a physical stock certificate in your hand, that's one type of shareholder that you can be. I mean, you're not necessarily out of luck if you lose the stock certificate, but you're going to have to pay for a new one, right? Now, your next option is to be a shareholder on record. And that means that you are the person directly on record with AMC stock as the shareholder. That's not going to be the majority of us, okay? Now, the majority of us are going to be what's called like street name holders or proxy holders. The brokers that we're signed up with, they're the shareholders on record, and then they give us the shares and allow us to do our proxy votes through them. So they're the shareholders on record, but you and we're the actual owners of the stock. We're just not on record. They are. So you have that proxy vote, and the company doesn't directly send you anything at that point. The company sends all the material. Let's say you're using Webull. Link in the description below if you're not. Let's say you're using Webull. The AMC in this case, AMC would send all of that information out to Webull, and then Webull would send it to me. And then I would vote. I send my vote back to Webull. It's a proxy vote then, and they send it into AMC. So if I'm a shareholder in this way, I have my vote. If I own, and Webull knows this, NSC knows this, participants know this, who has failure to receive and who's failed to deliver, they know who these shareholders are. So if I'm a phantom shareholder, I do not have the right to vote, okay? It doesn't matter if so many people are out there, are phantom holders. We're not sending our proxy votes back into Webull, and then Webull's sending multiple proxies for the same share back to AMC, and then AMC is going to discover this way who actually holds AMC and how many phantom shares are available. This isn't something that they're going to be able to discover through their, shareholder count and through counting these votes that are coming in. Now, this being known, yes, the NSCC, the DTC, and the SEC do know how many phantom shares are out there because they know how many transactions fail to deliver, how many transactions fail to receive, and they look at those. From everything that I can gain, they look at those once a year, right? And I don't know if it's on a revolving thing, if it's If it's they look at all the failed to receives throughout the whole year, I'm not exactly sure how often or if it's like different company by company, but they look at those on a yearly basis, okay? Now, you need to know that that's important because in one sense, yes, the phantom shares out there can dilute the price of AMC. Is it something that we should be concerned about? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it at night because, guys, if the hedge funds are caught to be doing naked shorts, they're going to get in so much more trouble than they ever would just shorting these stocks and losing money that way. They're literally going to be, shut down for illegal trading activity. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to err on the side of caution here and say no. The hedge funds are not naked shorting, and if they are, they've got a plan in place to cover those shorts before they get in trouble or before they get a slap on the wrist or whatever it is. But yes, they're clearly shorting AMC stock. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like to keep it real. You like to think of all the hype and everything. But I just want to let you know. Okay, let's jump to this real quick. I did say at the beginning of the video that I was going to talk about my opinion. I don't know if you guys can handle my opinion on why AMC rescheduled the shareholder meeting. I'll throw it out there. I'll see what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below because I do not think that it was something to really trick the hedge funds or put them in a trap or anything like that. I personally don't believe that AMC got the results that they were looking for. Whether that's not enough people voted, I don't think that's the case because, Adam Aaron already told us if we don't vote, our brokers are going to say it's a no vote. So they're sending their votes in. Like if we don't vote for them, they're still voting. The brokers are still voting. So I don't think that's the case, that they weren't able to receive enough votes. I don't think that they got the results that they wanted. So they canceled the meeting, and brand new group of shareholders. So if you're still here 12 minutes in, here's what you need to know. If you're holding AMC now and you were not holding back in March, but you do hold on June 2nd, if you want to vote in the upcoming shareholder meeting, I think on July 29th, you need to be a shareholder as of June 2nd. So keep that date in mind. Please don't day trade and swing trade AMC stock, but keep that date in mind if you're out there looking to vote and voice your opinion at the new upcoming shareholders meeting. So guys, with that being said, let me know what you think. If you've got a different idea about synthetic shares or about phantom shares or about the vote in general, let us know down in the comments below. But it's very difficult to explain everything that can go on with phantom and synthetic shares in a decent video, right? Nobody wants to sit here and watch a video for 30 minutes, so it's very difficult to explain everything. I mean, you could spend an entire video on synthetics, an entire video on phantom, an entire video on, break it all down, whatever. So let us know if it's kind of, if it makes sense. Let us know down in the comments below. Guys, hit the like button, or if the subscribe button is still red. You've been here for 13 minutes now. You gotta be getting something out of it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We're here every single day. We're growing our portfolios together. Link for Webull in the description below as well. Sign up, deposit $100, get those free shares, sell those free shares, buy AMC, hold for the squeeze, go to the moon, all that good stuff. We're here, guys. We're here making money. And if you're still here, thank you for being here. I'm not a shill. I'm not a bot. I'm a bro. We're here to make some money. We're here to grow, all that good stuff. But on second thought, I don't know. I might be a bot. I'm not paid. If you're a hedge fund and you're watching and you want to send me money, hey man, I'm not gonna decline it, but send me some money. That's cool. I'm all right with that. I will not say what you want me to say. I will say what I will continue to say, as I always do. But if you want to hit me up with a donation, sure. Guys, wow, what a run. Anyway, until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.